one more thing. What if they come in and walk through when you're doing this?
That's why I'm trying to hurry up before he gets home. Baby. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going through my November reads, but if you don't know already, I am doing Vlogmas, and what that means is that I am going to be posting a video every day until Christmas Day. Well, it's probably gonna be the day after Christmas because right now I'm like a day, 25 days. 25 days in a row is what we're going to be doing, posting videos for 25 days in a row. But today we are talking about the books that I read in November, and it's a humble 3 books, but nonetheless, let's talk about them. The first book that I read in November is False Witness by Karen Slaughter. Slaughter? Yes, Karen Slaughter. I keep messing up these people. I'm gonna get better. I promise you. I'm gonna get better. And so shout out to the Non-Readers Book Club for picking this book for last month. It is the newest book club that I'm a member of, and I'm excited to be a part of it. We meet virtually on Instagram, so it's a group chat, and we meet there. I think it's, I don't know how often we're gonna meet actually. I need to check on that. But our first book, the first book that they ever selected was False Witness by Karen Slaughter, and it was good. It was real good. So good to where I thought I was going to be reading, I think about 5 or 6 books last month, and I just couldn't turn away from this one. I was like, it was a slow read, and I was here for it. A lot of trigger warnings. Whew. Many trigger warnings for this one. So make sure you read all the little snippets so that you can understand what you're getting into. And then, as always, if you're triggered by something in a book, put it down. Just put it down. But False Witness was written so well. It's about 2 sisters, and they have a secret. Something happened to them when they were younger, and it's coming back to them as they're adults. But it also talks about, it's a book about family, about secrets, about just overcoming situations and tragedy, and just one of the trigger warnings is drug usage, and it really goes into depth, and it actually had me sympathizing with the character that was addicted, and just kind of learning about her struggles and what all it took for her to move throughout her day today. And this book, it was really good. One of the characters, the main characters, the thing I like about the book is that it didn't go the way that I thought it was going to go. You know how some books you can read like, okay, I know what's going to happen. Not with this one, girl. So many twists, so many turns, that's what really engaged me for probably a good, I think I read this book a good 15 days it took me to get through this book. And Sick is another word that comes to mind when I think about this book, just exposing how sick people can actually be. That's somebody's story, somebody's real life story. And this book definitely grew your girl, because I definitely wouldn't pick up this type of book, and definitely didn't think that I could read through this type of book. So after that, your girl needed a little palate cleanser, because I was like, whew. So I picked up this book, The Perfect Stuffing. And who is this book by, child? Danielle Allen. A little quick novella for my baby readers out there. Now, False Witness, baby readers, that might not be for you. That was a long one. But A Perfect Stuffing, that's right up our alley. It's a quick novella, and I started reading this book the day before Thanksgiving, and it was really giving. I finished it up on Thanksgiving, and it was just a perfect little palate cleanser for me. It's about 4 friends that meet annually on Friendsgiving. So when did we start doing Friendsgiving? Comment below. When is the first time you ever heard about a Friendsgiving? I think it's a phenomenal thing. And I think they got Friendsmas, like a friend Christmas too. I said, one thing we're going to do is we're going to make up some holidays, ain't we? Oh, another way to spend money, another way to get together, which I love that part. But the friends, they get together for a Friendsgiving. I think it's that Saturday after Thanksgiving is when they actually get together. And one of the characters, you know, she's talking about she sustaining from men and she needed to take a break and focus on herself. You know how we do. And they forgot the lemon pound cake. They forgot it. Or no. Someone was supposed to bring it, but that person ended up not coming to the Friendsgiving. And so she's like, well, let me just run to the store real quick and I'll pick up a lemon pie or a lemon cake, something like that. So when she goes to the store, she runs into a man. And, you know, she don't think no more of it. And, you know, he's talking about, dang, you got the last lemon cake and I wanted that cake. And dang, you ain't gonna even offer me a piece and blah, 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 blah. You know how they do. Flirting it up and, you know, just chit-chatting with her in the grocery store. To me, I envision we in Whole Foods because the girls, they was giving bougie. So, you know, they in Whole Foods and she runs into old boy. He's like, oh, you ain't gonna even offer me a piece of cake and blah, blah, blah. It was so nice. It was nice. I said, so that's cute. But when she goes back to the house, the husband of one of the friends, so they're at a couple's house. And so the husband invites someone to the Friendsgiving that didn't have nowhere to go on, didn't have plans that weekend because, like I said, this is after Thanksgiving because Friendsgiving is never on Thanksgiving. It's either the weekend before or the weekend, or could it be the weekend after? I don't know. I feel like once you get into December, we got to start talking about Christmas. But anywho, so the husband invites someone to the Friendsgiving, and can y'all guess who it is? And we're just going to leave it right there. We're just going to leave it right there because, you know, the chemistry was sparking already in the bakery section of Whole Foods. But now, old boy is at the house, and I'm going to give y'all this one little thing, and then I'm going to let y'all go on this book. And then the lights, the power goes out. The generator's not working, okay? We got all those things in the mix. And y'all could just use your imagination, and it's good. It's really good. It's a good, smooth, maybe like 90 to 100 pages. Get her done. Get her done. Even though we're in the Christmas holiday at this time, but still, that's a nice palette cleanser. And I did give her 5 stars, as did the previous book as well. And the final book that I read for November is a book club read also. Shout out to the Chapter Chicks. If y'all want to start reading more, y'all need to join some book clubs because that's going to push you. That's going to make you prioritize a little better because it's definitely been doing it for your girl. For the Chapter Chicks, we are reading the Kennedy Ryan trilogy book. I think it's called Flow. And the first book is Grip. So it's about an interracial relationship. And on the onset of this book, I was like, nah, dog, we ain't finna do that. Are we finna do that? Oh, Lord. So you have Bristol a white, what they call her, debutante from New York. She is taking her hand at managing musical artists because of her brother. I think her brother's also in the music business, and so that's why she decided to go into the music business herself. Well, turns out we have Grip. I don't remember what's his name, Marlon, but no, I guess his stage name is Grip, and he is one of the artists that she's managing. And so as the story goes along, this is supposed to be like the little side story before the main story, because the main story talks about this phenomenal, like just a blowout week, not blowout in a bad way, but just this great week that they had together. And so this is like the little situation that happened. No, not after the week. I mean, not before the week. This is actually what happens after the week. So I wonder why it's a 0.5. Let me tell you something. If you looked at my previous video, October TBRs, when I talked about this book, I actually had to call one of the chapter chicks. I'm like, girl, what are we doing? What is this? So prayerfully, everybody else is on the same page with this book, because it is quite confusing. Grip is about is after that legendary week that Grip and Bristol had together. Okay, so then I guess book 2, which I'll be reading next month, is going to go into the week, and then I imagine book 3 will tell us what happens after. No, like after. Girl, I don't know. Or maybe before. I don't know, girl. But if you read this book, comment below and help your girl out. Like, what are we doing? What's happening with this book? I'm reading this book because it's a book club read, and because of Kennedy Ryan, because like she's that girl. Those are the 3 books that I read for November. And if you've made it this far, don't forget to like this video, comment to this video, and share this content with another fellow baby reader. And until next time, bye.